But this is a really important time where you're actually getting some supervisory experience that is going to be critical to you as you go out in job searches and you want to talk to employers about the skill sets that you do have. And you are getting skill sets. And I think you need to really take note of the skills that you're learning and identifying them. You're learning a lot of soft skills. They're only called soft because they're not technical, but you're learning people skills, and whether it's from customers, fellow staff, dealing with supervisors, you're getting all of that. So I don't want you to dismiss this as, well, I just work in a rec center. I hear that before, and it kind of ticks me off. Maybe it's because I work in recreation. I don't want people to think this is just a fake job. You're learning real skills. You're learning valuable things that you can take on. So I hope you realize that, and I hope you start making those connections to careers you want. Just throwing it out there, I think it's important that you have a personal mission statement, and this is mine. The teeter-totter picture is, I think leadership, and I think life in general is really a balancing act. You have to balance priorities, you have to balance time, you have to balance everything you do. That's what makes life fun, that's what makes it interesting, and that's what's tricky at times. So that's my mission statement. I'd encourage you to have one. That's something you can take to prospective employers, just talking about that piece. Enthusiasm, I think, is the most important thing. Yes, I am exploiting my kids big time in this presentation, but I think enthusiasm is the most important thing. So if you don't have enthusiasm, fake it on a particular day, and you'll get there. So have genuine enthusiasm or fake it till you get there, but having an enthusiasm is important. I think everyone looks to leaders to have enthusiasm, and that's something you've got tremendous control of. So fake it till you make it if you're not there. But having that, Sawyer's got a tremendous amount. You might see it in the student. Having integrity. So I think there's a lot of definitions of integrity. I think this is one that pretty much captures a lot of things. But honesty, having respect that you give to others, and just doing what you say you're going to, I think is very important. Having healthy self-esteem, that's important for a leader. Ryan's very proud that he made it to the top of the playground. So, and he's showing that. So, having a healthy self-esteem is important. And you guys are here because you demonstrated that leadership ability, those skills. And it's been my observations that you're all very confident people and feel good about your skill set. But you need to have that healthy self-esteem. And let me tell you, from my standpoint, I believe that you guys are great people. I've got a strong belief. Kate, Tara, and I, we talk about it all the time. Who do we feel confident is working when we're not here? Everyone in this room, we feel pretty good if we're not here. You guys are going to represent what we're about in a great manner, in a great professional manner. You're going to be able to operate the way we want. Leaders need to be generous with their time. They need to be approachable, and you have to have a servant mentality. So it's not a chore for me to read to my children. I enjoy that. But the point is, you have to be available to your mentor groups, being approachable. You want them to feel comfortable with you and develop those relationships as best you can. But being generous with their time, being available is important. If people feel like you're not available as a leader, then there's potentially some friction there. Work ethic. You're all hard workers. Okay? So that's, I think, two big perception things are, number one, we talked about the enthusiasm piece, but if people don't see you here, they wonder, well, why is this person in a leadership position? So the work ethic's important, and you have all demonstrated that. That's why you're in this room at this moment, is because you've demonstrated that work ethic combined with the enthusiasm and the skill set. Attitude of gratitude. I cannot tell you how thankful I am to work at this university, in this department, with this group of people. And Kate's seen it, Tara's seen it. When we go to conferences, people are jealous about how good we have it. Just from a resource standpoint, facility standpoint, and staffing standpoint. We get great students, we fill our classes, and the fact that we've got about 5,000 students or participants a day taking part in some of our in at least one of our services somewhere on campus, that's a lot. 5,000 out of 16,000, that's a huge number. Other than dining halls and classes, what else on this university can you say 5,000 people are doing in any department? So I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful for you as a group. The chance to work with you is very uplifting and inspirational, because we all are going to make mistakes. Mistakes are going to happen, but you guys you're very interested in learning and getting better, and that's all I can ask for. So I'm very thankful for that. Excellence and expectations. I think everyone in this room has strong standards about what they expect from themselves personally, how you want to perform in terms of excellence, and I think you expect that from us as an organization, and I think you expect that from the mentor groups and the rest of the people you're working with. So I think if the best leaders that I see have high standards for those two categories, and I think it's very important. I always find it interesting that on surveys, some students make comments, well, the bosses are too demanding, or people need to realize this is a student job. I'm sorry, I don't feel that way. I think most people that are high performers want to be in an environment that has high standards and has high expectations, and expects